Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 4th going to the 10th of April. So let's have a little look together and see what's going on for you guys within this week and what Spirit would like you guys to know. There is a very heavy theme coming through Pisces in terms of a project or something that you're trying to bring to life. This does feel mainly like either a business plan, Pisces, or again, it could just be your career that you're really focused on. It kind of feels like something to do with work. And when I say that, I mean that this could also be just in general in your life. There's something that you having to do some work for, you're having to plan, you're having to prep something here, you're having to make something your own. I don't know what they mean by this, but it's really coming through. But this is the beginning stages of something. I don't see that this is something that you are going to reap the rewards of just yet, although for a lot of you, you might actually start to see some compliments coming through, or people are noticing what it is that you're bringing to life. Whenever we have this kind of egg symbolism, it does represent a new project. This could be a new home, it could be a new, maybe even love interest, or a new way of being. It could again be to do with new career paths, but whenever an egg comes in, it's something that you're an egg is not hatched yet, right? So it's something that's in the making. And when we have the co-create card, it is about creating, but it's about you and Spirit and maybe someone else. For some of you, it might resonate with an actual partnership, are coming together to create something really amazing. This is just the planning stages. This is also a really good week for those of you who, again, it doesn't resonate with, but might resonate with this. This is a perfect week of where Spirit and the universe are both saying here that whatever you're wanting out of life, this is the perfect time to write it down. This is the perfect time to really kind of speak it out loud, maybe verbalize it to some friends, like really kind of, or even just speak to yourself about it, Pisces, and really kind of plan where you're wanting to move forward and the new things that you're wanting, because co-create is almost like a new beginning card, but the beginning stages. It reminds me of the Three of Pentacles. Then we also have the Blessed card, which is saying, this is going to be a long process. Whatever it is that you are planning, I feel like you maybe understand this already. When the Blessed card comes in, I always say that the person here is kind of sitting on top of all the chaos and the flow of life, I called that. So kind of when you're really moving forward, you're kind of floating above it for now, which is that planning stages that I'm seeing here. You're really focusing on your future, you're really focusing on the kind of things that you want, and again, you're really making it your own. I have to point out every time that you're kind of getting your egg here. So this plan, this project of yours, that you're speaking and bringing into existence is really becoming more like you, meaning that this is really your own thing. It's very unique, whatever this is that you are bringing to life. I think it's got kind of like a Piscean touch to it, meaning that for you guys, it's really got your name written all over it, basically, is how they're wanting to come across. This could just be like a home that you're building by yourself, maybe you're decorating, and it's really kind of, again, it's kind of unique to you. If this is like a business plan or project that I know a lot of you guys are working on here, the egg can again be like something to do with what you're really good at within yourself, and maybe there's some things like quirks to it. Anyways, you're really making your life your own as well. So for those, this is going to resonate in lots of different ways. When the Blessed card comes in, as I was saying, this is saying don't be afraid to take leaps of faith, but also understand when it's also okay to not be completely ready yet. And for some of you, I think you're ready to take a leap of faith, or at least you believe you are. When we have these wings here, it speaks of you're ready to go the distance. However, with the Blessed card, one thing I will mention is that don't be too quick to jump to certain things. It's okay to be in the planning stage for a little while to make sure that you can go over certain details, and maybe you'll change your mind eventually about certain things. I think that what Spirit is saying with these two cards is that if life is delaying you or delaying your plans just a bit, this is actually a good sign, because it's saying here that you're not quite ready for this jump, not quite ready for this leap of faith just yet. Great time to plan it with the co-create card, great time to speak it into existence, but I don't think within this week that you're ready to make this leap. But again, you can live your life, do whatever you want to do, but I feel like there is a blessing in disguise coming through here with the Blessed card. You are going to be receiving an abundance. I do see that whatever it is that you are bringing into existence is going to be amazing, but just be aware that the timing might not be in your timing, but it will be in divine timing. Because what you don't seem to see, whenever I see this card, I always say that the person I'm reading for, you feel like you're ready. Your wings are really kind of coming through here. There's some new skills that you guys have learned, new way of being that you guys have become. And I think that this is something that makes you super happy about. You're confident, a lot more confident than you used to be. but there is still some development that still needs to be done before you can fully take a leap of faith. You know, as you can see, she's still kind of in that cocoon. As much as the wings are out, she's still got to get her legs out, right, so that you guys can start sprinting towards this goal. So I do see that there is a good timing for this, but it's likely not within this week, or maybe at the end of it, okay? For those who need to know that. Anyways, as we're moving forward, let's talk about what else we can see. I do see that there is going to be a really great development of plans here with the Magician and the Wild card, which is perfect. This is speaking about you bringing things into existence, you having all the tools that you need around you already to kind of speak something into existence. You guys are manifesting something really big, and it may be a new beginning with the Wild card and the Six of Swords, which represents some kind of travel. It could be some kind of trip that you were planning, that you're already planning, maybe with a friend or something like this, that you're trying to manifest. I feel like this is a perfect time to hold on to finances, though, if that's the case. If you're wanting something, this is a really good time to plan, to save, so that you can eventually be able to afford this in the future. The Wild card in the Six of Swords is a really good sign, though, that whatever you've walked away from, the Five of Swords, whatever you've had to pull away from, anything you feel like you've lost, you will be gaining something back in return. Like, I feel like you had to accept a loss in some way, or had to accept a difficult decision, or had to accept losing something, or things not being in your timing. The Five of Swords represents kind of having to lose some to gain some later on. We have the Wild card and the Six of Swords, which is about moving forward, away from the chaos, away from the drama, so that you can start to see a better future. I feel like you're leaving something behind that may be blocking your success in the future. It could be distractions, it could be people, it could be ways of being, it could even be a workplace, you know. Clarify the Six of Swords. The Empress. So you guys are moving towards abundance with this new beginning of yours that you're creating here. It could potentially be another person, Taurus or Libra here. This is a very abundant time that you're walking into, but within this week, I think that this is where the manifestation of it is coming through, where you're understanding how you can use the things that you already have around you. Let's clarify the Magician. We have the Page of Swords. So you guys could be doing some deep research into something, really like Googling some stuff. You're really looking deep into something. You could be studying as well what it takes to get there, to this Empress position. Your future is bright. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Perfect. You guys are going to be getting in an opportunity within this week. It's something to do with your stability. It is something to do with potentially your finances as well. Whether this is someone who is gifting you some money or a loan here. Some of you guys could be getting that. Maybe a new stream of income as well. Or this could be a new stream of income that you're working on. Either way, we have an idea. We have the seed. It's just now about planting it, nurturing it, and allowing it to grow in its own time. With the Page of Swords, as I was saying, clarifying the Magician card, it's really about digging deep into something that is definitely going to pay off for you in the future. This is a serious commitment. For some of you, this could potentially be romance, but for a lot of you, again, as I said in the beginning, I think this is really about work. Whether that's working on yourself, could be working on, again, your career, working on streams of income, working on your future. This feels like something that you're having to put something in. It could even be working on a relationship, but again, I just don't feel like it is that for some of you, for the majority of you anyways. But anyways, I think this is a really good week for you guys. You're really moving further towards this Empress energy of being able to attract and not need to chase things. As we're talking about love, we do have a special connection coming in here. This could actually, for some of you, at least those who I'm reading for, because we have the Page of Wands here, this does feel kind of just flirtatious and fun for the meantime, but there is a special connection between the two of you. Here, Pisces, let's clarify. The Two of Pentacles, or maybe it's a couple of people here, Pisces, or maybe you're still learning, maybe, okay, so this could be about the two of you actually. Either there's a compromise coming through, Pisces, or maybe there is some uncertainty still about this connection. There is a strong emotional connection between the two of you, but when it comes down to maybe either making this serious, or there may either be a need for a compromise, or you're both, or maybe it's just you, or maybe it's just the other person. I'll let you resonate with it however you wish. Is still trying to think about whether this is something that could be solid. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Star card as well. This could potentially be someone thinking about moving towards you. Could be a Cancerian. The signs don't really matter, but this is about really kind of trying to figure out what they want. Or maybe this is you trying to figure out what you want. The Chariot means though that you will move forward, regardless of whether this is with this person or without this person. I do see a lot of success coming up for you guys. And I'm not just saying that to boost your ego. You have the Magician here, which is really about being able to manifest some really amazing things here. When you have the ability to do so, you really do. And a lot of you are really moving towards your calling too. But it comes from starting fresh. It comes from starting something new. It comes from moving away from certain things to kind of really wipe the slate clean and start again on an idea or on a situation so that you can move towards this abundance, which is great. But yeah, the Chariot is really about needing to balance something if you want a relationship or a situation to move forward, okay? There's a need for balance here, and that's what the Two of Pentacles is about. I see this is very flirtatious and fun. Clarify the Page of Wands. Three of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups here too. You could work with this person. Or again, there's something about building something here with the Three of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, Pisces, here you are coming through. Maybe you're thinking about how you feel here. When we have the High Priestess, we have both Piscean cards coming in. So you're coming in very strongly here. Maybe you're wanting to reach out, express your emotions here. Or maybe they're ready to do that to you because something's not been spoken about. And it seems like it's this emotional side of this. Maybe we need to speak about our feelings, Pisces, or they need to speak about theirs in order for this to kind of move forward if you want it to, of course. Okay? All right. Anything else for Pisces apart from a brand new beginning? Let's clarify the World card. The Lovers and the Ten of Swords. You're having to make a choice here, and this could be about whether you want something new or want to stick to something old. With the Ten of Swords, though, it does represent that ending that we spoke about. In order for a new beginning to happen, we do need to put something else aside. With the Ten of Swords, it could be love. Some of you might just be making a choice to just focus on yourself. But for others of you, I mean, it could be a person. It could be an idea. The Lovers card doesn't always represent love. In some cases it will, but in this case, with what we're talking about, this feels like you're having to make a choice to end something, to start something new, and you're starting completely from scratch with the Magician and the Page of Swords. There's going to be a lot of nights for some of you where you're really looking into something. But the good thing about it is the Magician brings in that passion, so whatever it is that you're really working on here, you have a flair for it, is what we say. You have a knack for it as well, which means that you have certain skills and you will be so passionate about this that it might not even feel like work. You know, I think that there's some momentum building up here, which will mean that there'll be motivation for you as well to really push forward and make some kind of dream happen for you, okay? But it does mean about moving forward and maybe physically moving as well. Okay, my angels, I'm gonna pull you out a love card. Let's pull it from this deck. See what the Pisces are going through within this week for love. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. So some of you might need to be a bit more open to it and understand that it's safe for you to do this, to feel this way, to date people even as well. We have pay attention to the red flags as well. So if there is anyone in your life that you feel, listen to your gut basically. We have the honeymoon as well. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, getting to know each other, and worth waiting for here. So this is interesting. I think when we have pay attention to the red flags, of course, I want you to really apply this to your situation. If there are some things that you know you can't settle for, then this is a really good time to speak up about it. And if it doesn't change, then this is of course a good time to leave. But if these red flags are just traumas that someone is able to work on, then I think that this is a really good time to have a discussion about this, Pisces. We have the honeymoon, so this could be a new relationship, or again, it could be about marriage. Because whenever I see this card, it always reminds me of like the honeymoon stage in the beginning, where everything's just purely love, right? And then we start to see the problems. I think that this can be worked through, as we have it safe for you to love here. So it can be worked through, but I think that this is an important time to speak up about it, because there's still some really nice moments, and this could end up being a really long-term commitment if you would like it to. But I think this is why the getting to know each other is coming through, because I think you're understanding, or you will understand, there will be a conversation had between the two of you where you're understanding a bit more about the other person because of these open conversations about certain things that you don't really want to accept or want to talk about. And it could be them with you, by the way. It could be them starting this conversation. So take it how it resonates, my lovelies. But as for your reading, I'm done. So have an amazing day, guys. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, then maybe next week might. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time.